Hi everybody, welcome back. I just wanted to do a little mini quick intro to this video. I basically gathered my meals over the last month. I was meant to do them in meals of the week, separate videos, but just for one thing or another, life got busy and stuff as it does. Yeah, like I was on 45 hours, I think, last week, and I've got 2 days off, and then I'm back in, I think, for another. It's either 45 or 46, I think, something like that. But yeah, so I've kind of just put all my meals that I've gathered through December and January. Some of the stuff I have managed to film and show you how it's made. Some stuff isn't that greatly made. It's like my first time trying to make some of the stuff, and yeah. But yeah, I still hope some of you enjoy the video nevertheless, because I know some of you have been asking for a meals of the week video. So here it is.
Hi. So the first meal I've got to show you is I made this pizza casserole for us. This is again one of my favourite recipes, and it doesn't take very long, to be honest. I just make it up. It's just like pasta and mince and cheese, and then you do that topping about 2 to 3 times, and mince, sorry I forgot, like my bolognese mince I make, and then I just add some peppers, onion and pepperoni on the top, and it just goes in the oven for about 30 minutes. But yeah, this is really nice. But yeah, that's what it looked like all dished up. I had some leftover pasta from TK Maxx that I brought. To be honest, I wasn't really a fan of that pasta. I would have just used normal penne next time. But yeah, I just served it between the two of us, and then my partner usually takes the leftover for work for lunch the next day. So yeah, that's what we had for dinner tonight. So for night 2, I made a roast dinner. I've not put the gravy over it yet because I wanted to show you properly, because it's a little hard when it's smothered in gravy. But yeah, this was my partner's portion. He loves chicken skin on his food, so he has all of that. I find it gross personally, but I just served this with roast potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, the chicken, some pigs in blankets, and then I made some homemade Yorkshire puddings and some parsnips as well. And stuffing as well. Don't forget the stuffing, very important. But yeah, that's what we had for dinner tonight. So for tonight's dinner, we just had mac and cheese. My partner cooked this for us tonight. I don't think this was the packet one. I think this was the homemade version, just with flour, cheese and milk. To be honest, I think he can cook it better than me, to be fair. So I do prefer when he cooks mac and cheese. But yeah, that's what we had for dinner tonight. So I made a chicken soup for our dinner tonight. I do this in the slow cooker. I'll have to film how to do this one day. I think I've done it before. I'm not too sure. I'm sure it's on my channel. But yeah, it's just a mixture of vegetables shoved in the slow cooker with some chicken and some chicken stock. And then I put some casserole powder on top. And I put that on the slow cooker for about 8 hours. And then I just served it with these bread rolls each. But yeah, this is one of my favourites. I'm sure I make this like nearly every week. But yeah, that's what we had for dinner tonight. So the next night, I remember we had a HelloFresh box around this time. So this was their maple syrup sweet potato mac and cheese. So slightly different. I did really like it, actually. I did like the sweet potato in the mac and cheese, and then it's just basically bacon and maple syrup on top. I thought the maple syrup would do more for the taste, but it didn't really do much extra. But yeah, it was a bit of a nice change for our mac and cheese. I don't know whether I'd make it regularly, to be fair, just because it's a little bit more of extra work. But yeah, it was nice for a change for that night. So for tonight's dinner, I've made, this was again a HelloFresh recipe. It was these ciabatta like pepper cobs, but basically they're ciabatta rolls with pesto on top, and then you put some mozzarella on the second half with some cheddar cheese, and then you roast the peppers in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes before putting it on the burger. So that's what I've just done here. Then you put that in a saucepan like so here, just to toast them, and you turn them over for like 10 to 12 minutes each with some butter. But yeah, that's basically what they come out like. These were really nice. I definitely would make these again, so I've got to keep that recipe. And I just served it with some potatoes that were cut up and cut in the oven with chips, and it gets served with some rocket with balsamic vinegar on top. But yeah, that was really nice dinner for tonight. And next up we had some cheeseburgers. These were just basic cheeseburgers. Again, this was a HelloFresh recipe. So it was just mayonnaise on the burgers and then cheese. It wasn't the nicest burgers we've ever had. They were okay. And then you just served it with some coleslaw, which you mix yourself with some mayo, and then some potatoes that we cut up into chips. Just pop those in the oven for about 20 minutes. So yeah, it was very quick, simple, easy dinner for us tonight. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little rough. I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold at the moment. But yeah, that's what we had for dinner tonight. So tonight we had an Indian. We found this new place that we like. There is another place I want to try nearby. But yeah, it was just a takeaway Indian. I had chicken biryani, and I think that was chicken balti that night. Didn't have much flavour to it. I prefer the chicken tikka masala, so I think I'm just going to stick to that. And my partner, he had butter chicken, and I think I forgot to take a picture of his, unfortunately. But yeah, we just had some poppadoms and a keema naan with that. So I believe the next day we went to Wetherspoons. This was when I went with my mum and my sister. I think it was a few weeks back now, but we all had fish and chips each. To be honest, I did not like this at all. It's usually okay. It looks nice from the picture than it tasted. The curry sauce was stone cold, and I should have really complained about it, really. But yeah, I think we said we're going to go to just a proper fish and chip shop next time, because yeah, I really wasn't a fan of the Wetherspoons one. I asked how I make my tatty ash, so I thought I'd show you. It's really just quick and simple. It's just one of those kind of basic meals that I have. I think I did say it was like my favourite meal of all time. But yeah, I thought I'd show you how to make it, because obviously someone did ask. So first of all, I'm doing this for 2 people, so I've chopped about 4 potatoes here. These are just small potatoes. I do usually do about 3 large ones, but I didn't have any this time, so I've just done 4 small ones. Yeah, I've just turned the heat up on the pan. Yeah, so you literally just put your potatoes in. I've got 300 grams of corned beef here. This is just the Aldi one. And I just break it up into small pieces. This was the cheapest one I could find. It was £2.09, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to break that up. I did trim the fat off beforehand, like so. I've just got 2 small onions here, or you can do 1 large. So it just depends on how many people you're feeding, of how much you want to put in your pan. Yeah, just give that a good mix around. Then I'm going to put pepper in. I like a lot of black pepper, so it just depends how much you like. Just put as little as much as you want in. So yeah, I just filled up one of those and put that in. Ground black pepper. And just give that a mix. I'll put the tiniest bit of salt in. Then all you got to do is just make up your gravy. I'm just about to use Aldi's gravy. I forgot to say I do put a stock of beef in. These are just cheap ones, so it doesn't break up as much, but yeah, I've put that in. You don't have to do that, I just find it just helps the flavour a little. And I'll just put 1 jug of gravy in, just using the outer gravy. Give that a mix. And you want to keep adding gravy until it's basically all covered. My mum does serve red cabbage with hers as well. I don't have any on me. Just add another one in. Then I'm just going to use the cow. I just like to add a little bit extra granules in. And then that should thicken. That's pretty much it done. It does thicken up. You do have to keep stirring it so the corned beef doesn't stick to the bottom of the saucepan. So, yeah. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. But that's it. When it's done, you'll know because the potatoes go all like soft, you can prick a fork. And yeah, I'm just going to serve this up with some bread and butter. Yeah, this is just it served up in a bowl, and I just do some bread and butter with really simple and quick easy dinner for us tonight. So next up is a HelloFresh recipe. I've got to show you, except for the Yorkshire puddings, I did make those myself. I just added them on extra. This was the honey and mustard sausage bake, and it had potatoes, red onions and carrots that you roasted in the oven in like a honey dressing. And these were like mustard flavoured sausages, and then you served them with tender stem broccoli. It was quick, simple, easy. Again, 20 minutes in the oven. I think you can pretty much find most of the HelloFresh recipes on the actual website themselves if you ever did want to remake it. But yeah, I just served mine with some Yorkshire puddings on the side. So the next time we had a roast dinner, again with homemade Yorkies, and I made my own roast potatoes, and I think there's broccoli on there. I had some leftover new potatoes. I don't usually serve them on there, but I did those as well. And we had parsnips, pigs and blankets, stuffing, the whole shebang really. And yeah, I just wanted to show you one picture without the gravy and then one with the gravy. I think this is the one where I tried the turkey gravy. Not turkey, it was a pigs and blanket gravy. No, just after Christmas and that, but it didn't really have a nice flavour to it, so it kind of ruined the dinner. So I would definitely just use normal gravy next time. So next up, I had made chicken ramen. This is just like with chicken stock, and there's like soy sauce and butter, ginger and garlic in there. I do actually have a video of how to make this on my channel already. So if you want to see that, go check that out. I just serve mine with bean sprouts, and I do the roasted chicken in the oven, and then I serve it in the ramen with some spring onions, and I served it with some pak choi today. I'd probably go back. I think I used to serve it with like little shredded carrots and that, which I think I do prefer than the pak choi. But yeah, I thought I'd try something just a little bit different today, and you sprinkle some like little sesame seeds on top. But yeah, that's what we had for dinner today. So for dinner today, I made tacos. This was when we was a bit low on money, so I brought the Asda taco kit, and I really wasn't a fan of it. I did actually make like a whole video on how to make my tacos, but I'm going to do it using the normal old El Peso ones next time, because they just had nice flavour and these ones just didn't stand up, so it just ended up looking a mess. They tasted alright, but yeah, using the other kit I think's better, even if it was a little bit more expensive. So I will show you how to make my tacos next time, but when it looks a bit more fancy and I can buy the standard stuffed ones you can get. But yeah, we had tacos for dinner tonight. So next up we had beef burgers. These were the Wagyu beef burgers from Aldi. I really like these. We've had these a few times now. Unfortunately I didn't have any like special toppings and that to go on it at that day. So I just used some plain burger buns, and I just served it with some chips. So yeah, very basic dinner for us tonight. I think this was towards when I was doing a next food shop, so we was quite low and stuff. But yeah, we had beef burgers and chips for dinner tonight. So I'm cooking another roast dinner. You'll probably see a roast dinner in pretty much every meals of the week, because we do have it once a week. It just can be on any random day. But yeah, I do those Yorkshire puddings, and then I did a roast chicken in the oven. I make my own seasoning to go on top of that chicken, and then I do some honey and parsnips on the side, drizzled in honey, and my roast potatoes on the same plate like so, and then I do my broccoli and my Vegemite in this one giant steamer. But yeah, that's pretty much what we had for our Sunday dinner. So for the next night, I made like a fancy breakfast. I was trying to make like a posh fancy breakfast. But yeah, it was my first time trying to make bubble and squeak, which is that cabbage and potato mixture you can see. I quite liked it. Partner wasn't that keen on it, so whether I'd bother making it again, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just served this with these were the apple and Cumberland sausages with some streaky bacon, which was really, really nice. The streaky bacon was from Tesco. It was the Tesco finest one. So I definitely will buy that again. And I just served that with some maple syrup pancakes with some syrup on top. And then I did a small little poached egg as well on the side. But yeah, we basically had a breakfast for dinner kind of thing. So yeah, I've attempted to make a chicken pot pie tonight. It's my first time ever making a pie, so it does look like a disaster. I can't do this, obviously. But it was my first time ever trying to do it. I did only make the filling. I used the Tesco ready rolled short crust pastries, but the way the woman's recipe was for it was in a round circular dish, which I don't have. I've only got this square one, and it said to like put your finger in and then pinch it, which I couldn't do because I had to use like this thumb. I would have had to use this thumb to pinch the crust, and I don't know if you can see, but I've damaged it anyway. But it's really painful at the minute to touch, so I'm trying not to use it. I'm just hoping it comes out, tastes better than it looks, at least. But yeah, I'll show you if it hopefully comes out okay in the oven. Really, really nice, and my partner said that it was the best thing I've ever made, like ever. So we're definitely going to stick this on our monthly rotation. So it was a chicken pot pie made with cream and chicken stock, and I think if you just Google chicken pot pie, I'll have to try and find the recipe if anyone wants it, but I know the link to the page. But yeah, I just made that with some pepper, carrots, green beans, there's peas in there. It's just basically mixed vegetables and chicken. But yeah, that was it all dished up. It kind of fell apart. Yeah, like I said, it was my first time making a pie, but yeah, it's still really nice. So I'm definitely going to make this again. Hopefully I can buy like a round dish next time so I can do it properly. But yeah, I just served that with some broccoli and some gravy on top. Hi, so for tonight's dinner, I'm just making some katsu chicken. I usually make it in breadcrumbs, but I didn't have any left, so I've just done basically like fried chicken breast. I've just coated some chicken breast, some egg and milk together with some seasoning, and let that soak for about 20 minutes, and then I just dipped it in a flour mixture that I made up, and I'm just going to hopefully fry these soon for about, I think they take about 10 to 12 minutes, around that. So it's my chicken breast, once I've cooked and everything, and I'm just going to slice these up into tiny pieces and then put it with the katsu curry. So yeah, I've just put those, they're like curry blocks. I forgot to show you that part, but yeah, they're like small curry blocks. You break them up and then you pour hot water into the pan. I might add a tiny bit more water just to loosen it a little. Yeah, that's my curry. I'm going to be slightly behind on the schedule because I forgot to turn the oil on. So But yeah, I'm going to put that on the low simmer just so it doesn't overcook. Dinner all served up. It does work better with the breadcrumb chicken. The skin kind of started to fall off a bit, but I managed to kind of sort it out, and I'm sure my partner will really like it either way. So yeah, and that's just normal basmati rice I've just served with it. Yeah, that's it for tonight. I actually ordered a McDonald's, but I've put it on a plate to try and trick my partner that I've cooked it. We do this now and again just to see if we can fool each other. So it was worth creating the extra pots to see if I can trick him into thinking that I've cooked it. So yeah, I got us a big crispy each, some chicken nuggets and some fries, and then I had a Coke. And then my partner's had the same over there, but he's on his way home from work, so I've put his under some foils for now to keep it warm, and I've tipped his milkshake in a cup, and then the sauce is here. So we'll see what he says.
Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and take care, and I shall see you again very soon. Bye.